In this video, I'm going to simplify these expressions with rational exponents. Let's do them one by one. I put here a bunch of them in this one video because these problems are pretty simple and straightforward. To simplify the first one, I'm going to use this rule: a to the power x times a to the power y is equal to a to the power x plus y. So in my context, a is 7. So x is this number, y is this number. So it's going to be 7 to the power 38 plus 21 8, which is 7 to the power 3 plus 21 over 8, which is the same as 7 to the power 24 over 8. But 8 goes into 24 3 times, so that's going to give me 7 cubed, which is 343. Now let's do the next one, b. So for b, I have, again, I'm going to use the same rule. Instead of writing the problem, this problem I'm doing right now, I'm just going to use the formula and write the right side. So 2 to the power negative 1/3 plus 10/3, which by the way is equal to 2 to the power negative 1 plus 10 over 3, which is 2 to the power 9/3. Okay, negative 1 plus 10 is 9. 3 goes into 9 3 times, so it's going to be 2 cubed, which by the way is 8. So that's going to be the answer to B. Now let's go ahead and do the next one, which is C. To simplify that one, that's kind of easy. A to the power m raised to the power n, which is a to the power m times n. So in my context, I have 5 to the power 3/4 raised to the power 8/3. So it's going to be 5 to the power 3/4 times 8/3. These 3 cancel. 4 goes into 8 twice. That's going to give me 5 square, which is 25. So that's answer to C. And let's do D. For D, I'm going to be using this rule. Remember, a to the power m divided by a to the power n is a to the power m minus n. So in my context, my a is 3, m is 2/9, and n is 5/9. So it's going to be 3 to the power 2/9 minus 5/9, which by the way 3 to the power 2 minus 5 divided by 9. If I simplified it further, it's going to be 3 to the power negative 3 over 9. Now 3 goes into 9 3 times, so that's going to give me 3 to the power negative 1/3. Now to simplify this, I'm going to use this rule. A to the power negative m is equal to 1 over a to the power m. That's the definition. So using that, I could rewrite this as 1 over 3 to the power 1/3. However, to simplify this, I'm going to use another rule, which is nth root of a number a is a to the power 1 over n. So this is like 3 to the power 1/3. So which is going to give me 1 over cube root of 3. And this should be answer to part D. Now let's go ahead and do part E, which is 81 x square y to the power 4, the whole thing to the power 1/2. Now to simplify this, I'm going to use this rule for exponent. ab to the power m is equal to a to the power m b to the power m. Now you can apply this repeatedly for multiple terms. So basically, instead of 2, if you have 3, 4, 5 terms inside the parentheses, this rule still applies. So using that rule, I can simplify this. It's going to be 81 to the power 1/2 times x squared to the power 1/2 and y to the power 4 to the power 1/2. Now to simplify this, I'm going to use another rule, which I may have talked about. Yeah, this rule. A to the power m to the power n is a to the power mn. So this is going to be x to the power 2 times 1/2, y to the power 4 times 1/2, and 81 to the power 1/2, by the way, is square root of 81, which is just 9. That's what it is. Now 2 and 2 cancel out here, and 9 in front, so I write it. Then I have x to the power 1. 2, since 2 and 2 cancel out, but x to the power 1 is just x. 2 goes into 4 twice, so it's going to be just y squared. And this is going to be your answer to this one. And finally, f, this one, again, to simplify this, I'm just going to use this rule. A to the power m raised to the power n is a to the power mn. So it's going to be 11 to the power negative 4 over 5 times negative 5 over 4. Negative and negative is going to make it positive, and 5 and 5 cancel, 4 and 4 cancel. That gives you 11 to the power 1, which is just 11. So this is going to be your answer to this one. So this is how you'd apply the properties or rules for exponents in different situations. These are the most important rules, and I put all of this in one video so that you can get a overall idea of these rules. And I have applied these to very simple problems. And so if you understand the basics, you should be in good shape. I hope that this discussion was helpful. Thank you very much.